I'm troubled because I gaze upon a world stripped of purpose that this realization holds. Wait because it untangles a deep twist in how you see things. You might believe your unease stems from a menacing expanse, a sorrow-soaked realm, a chaotic swirl, or fractured chaos. You drape these qualities over it like a cloak. Yet, in its bare essence, the world carries no meaning of its own. For these moments of clarity, keep your eyes wide. Sweep your gaze across your surroundings, unhurried, like a river flowing steady over stones. Aim for a rhythm where each shift of your attention lingers just as long as the last. No rushing, no dawdling, just a calm, even pulse. What catches your eye doesn't matter. You're training yourself to see that every piece, from a blade of grass to a shadowed corner, deserves the same weight, the same breath. This is your first step toward leveling the scales as you scan the scene. Whisper to yourself, I think I see a threatening world, a jagged world, a grieving world, a wild world, a twisted world, a lost world, and so on, tossing in whatever descriptors bubble up. If brighter words float in like a gentle world or a full world, weave them in too. You might wonder why these sunny terms fit here, but consider this: a gentle world hints at one that's harsh, and a full world suggests one that's empty. Every word that drifts into your mind is fair game for today's practice. Their flavor doesn't shift the task. Don't tweak the rhythm between what lifts you and what drags you down. For this exercise, they're two sides of the same coin. When you finish, seal it with, but I'm troubled because I gaze upon a world stripped of purpose. A blank slate isn't good or evil, so why should it rattle you? If you could embrace its emptiness and let truth etch itself across it, joy beyond words would bloom. Instead, because it's a void, you feel compelled to scribble your own story onto it. That's what you see staring back. That's the real emptiness. Beneath your markings lies the voice of the divine. Truth unsettles you now, but once your scribbles fade, you'll glimpse the guide's hand. That's where these steps are leading. 3 or 4 rounds today will do, each no longer than a fleeting minute. If it starts to feel like a strain, step away. An empty world stirs dread. This thought echoes yesterday's, but it sharpens the lens, naming the shiver it sparks. Truth is, a world without meaning can't exist. Nothing stands without purpose. Yet that won't stop you from thinking. You spy something hollow. In fact, you're almost primed to believe it. Spotting this emptiness jolts the restless souls who feel split off. It's a standoff where the divine and the ego tussle over who gets to ink meaning onto the blank page. The ego dives in, frantic to splash its own colors, terrified that the silence might prove its frailty. And in that fear, it's not wrong so. It's vital you learn to spot the void and face it without trembling. If dread creeps in, you'll plaster the world with traits it doesn't own, crowding it with mirages that aren't there. To the ego, these illusions are a shield, and to you, if you see yourself as that ego, there too. Today's practice shifts slightly from before. Close your eyes and murmur to yourself, I'm troubled because I gaze upon a world stripped of purpose. Then open your eyes and drift your gaze slowly, saying, I'm staring at a world without meaning. Repeat it as you look, then shut your eyes and finish with, an empty world stirs dread, because I think I'm wrestling with the divine. You might feel a tug against that last line, a flinch in your chest. Whatever shape that pushback takes, remind yourself it's the fear of some looming retribution from an adversary. Don't force belief in it yet, you might even scoff at it. Just watch for any flicker of unease, loud or quiet, it might spark. This is our first stab at linking cause to effect in a way you're not used to seeing. Don't linger on that closing thought outside these moments. Let it rest until the next round. That's enough for now.